Wow. Yeah, didn't see you there. Yeah.
And that's the premise of today's video. We're gonna do a 24-hour hide and seek challenge. The first person to find this guy wins $1,000. $1,000. He's gonna hide out in these woods, and I'm gonna have $1,000 to find him. 24 hours to find him for a chance at the title.
No. I get 24 hours to hide.
$4,000. And every 10 minutes that goes by without finding him, I eat one of these hot sauces. Just a little bit, though. I'm trying to get out of frame. And plot twist, it's cold outside. So, stay tuned and watch us look for each other in the woods. But me, look for him. 24 hours to hide, $1,000. I could win it. Will I be the winner? Only time will tell. Let's go, hot sauce. Ah!
30 moron dumbass.
Alright, so what we're doing is I have 24 hours to find a spot, get it set up where I can be as hidden as possible for 2 hours tomorrow when Matthew comes back to try and find me. I've got back into the timber, parked where I'm going to be staying for the night. We've got about 22 acres of timber here for me to find a spot, and the only things I can use and assisting me in hiding is anything that I would normally have in my Jeep. Alright, it's been about an hour since Matthew's left. Enough wasting time. Let's go see what we can find for somewhere to hide. Got my beautiful hunter's orange on, just in case there are any dickheads out sitting on our property line. I don't get shot, or I'm less likely to get shot, I suppose, because who knows with these people. Let's move on and find a home for the next 24 hours. Well, find a home today for 2 hours tomorrow. I had the idea this morning that perhaps I could get one of the panels of sheet metal and I could lay down where it's a little bit deeper, where the water's been running through, turn that parallel with the creek, hang out under it. But I feel like that might be a little bit obvious, and I don't think that my fat ass is going to fit just under one of those. So there is another one up here buried under the grass. It would be a bit obvious if that were suddenly pulled up, because Matthew knows it's there too. It's been there forever and we're just too lazy to deal with it. So I'm not sure. This is like a plan
F, as in we are totally.
I'm pretty sure there's got to be places significantly better. Man, look at this. And I could get down in there so easy. I could take one of these cut logs as a goddamn cork, try and find a way to wedge it up in here. I could be a happy boy living in there. There's a little tunnel here where these roots and grass have held on, and it's just been washing out underneath of them. I could fit in there. I could definitely slide down in there. The only problem is get down here to the bottom side, and I'm pretty sure my feet would definitely be hanging out down here. So here's what I'm thinking. Right there is that little washed out tunnel. If I could find a tree that's already naturally fallen and have it look like it's fallen over this way, it would cover my feet right there probably. Alright, before I get carried away with moving a bunch of downed trees over to try and cover up this, I'm going to see if I can even fit in the hole first before I go through all the effort. Alright, so there's a lot of space in there, but I'll have to watch the video back to see how far out my feet were sticking. It's hard to tell. I think I'm going to go and try and climb into the hollowed out trunk of the tree that's in the creek first, before I work on hauling a bunch of dead trees over here to cover this up. Okay, let's see if I can fit in here. I don't know, this spot kind of busting, and I could stuff myself down even further if I needed to. And again, I need to bring something over to block this and be able to move it. Peekaboo! I think there's a hole down here I'd need to block. Probably put another log on it right there. How you guys doing? Doing good? Ugh. Good. I'm back to my home away from home for the night. I bet he's just nice and warm at home, playing some Apex Legends with Tony.
No one would ever go straight for the middle.
Target landed near me.
It might have landed near me.
That game sucks. It's dark now. I'm gonna snuggle in the back with my blankies and watch some Netflix midget clown porn.
Kinda sus.
Hentai. YouTube, Tanari. I'll find something to watch. It's awfully dark out there. Good thing there's no big predators in Iowa. We get mountain lion occasionally, but there hasn't been a reported sighting of one of those in a few months. Or Bigfoot. I don't think there's any Bigfoot around, though. Might be Bigfoot around. Or a rabid coyote. I just hate to get my wiener bit off when I get up for a midnight pee. What if the deer or a coyote's a skinwalker? Maybe there's skinwalker around.
It's a great night for skinwalkers. It could be a deer, a coyote, it could be anything, a squirrel.
Hopefully they don't like the cold. Maybe they'll just stay inside tonight, drink some hot chocolate.
I wonder what he's doing out there in the cold. What I'm gonna do, make some hot cocoa. 2, 1. Okay. A little riddle diddle. Nice warm hot cocoa.
You ever stare out into the dark and wonder if anything's looking back at you? Spell high backwards, just in case Bigfoot can read. Into heart, so he knows I'm friendly. There's no Meg. There's no Meg there. It's empty. It's empty. Come on, guys. Don't play with firearms. Don't do it. Hi, thanks for joining us. Today, we're going to paint a happy little tree. Come on, come join me. First, let's get our paint. We're going to have this happy little tree set in front of a mountain. Do the mountain first. Beautiful mountain. I think there's going to be a lake at the bottom of this mountain. That looks like a happy little lake. Now, let's do our beautiful tree. Looks like a happy little tree, don't it? Happy tree. This shit busted. I wonder what the chupacabra's doing right now. Think he's thinking about me? I'm thinking about him. Good night. Alright, there's been a slight change of plans. About 9:30 on the day of seeking, and we got a deer this morning. So what we're going to do is Matthew's going to go with Dad to take it to the meat locker. And then while that's happening, I'll use the time to continue on working on my hiding spot. That way I can get back the time I lost this morning, getting the deer dressed and all that crap. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to walk around the property, put a bunch of footprints through any patches of snow, just make it look like I've been all over the place. Maybe I'll find something that looks better than what we found yesterday. Okay, so I might have just found a pretty sweet spot. Turn the flashlight on here. This is big hole. Big hole. It's underneath this big locust tree. Just got a text from Matthew saying they're about 30 minutes away. I think I'm gonna get the coat on and crawl down into the hole. Here I go, crawling up into my little hidey hole. Wish me luck. Thinking I probably should have went in head first. It's cold down in here. Goddamn dingleberries everywhere. Hey guys. Oh, there we go. This is me for hopefully the next 2 hours.
I forgot the hot sauce, so instead of hot sauce every 10 minutes, if I don't find them within 2 hours, I gotta do a big heavy dosage of the last dab. Okay, so it's 24 hours later. He's out here somewhere. Now, I don't think it'll be too hard to find. He had 24 hours to think of a spot. I don't think it's gonna work out too well for him. I give myself about 30 minutes, so...
Okay, I just got a text from Matt saying he started. Here we go, 2 hours.
So that's clear. Kind of cool though. 2 minutes have elapsed and no sign of Zach yet. So far from the sadness. 4 minutes. I don't know how much more I can take of this. Going crazy.
We're only 5 minutes in and this is already uncomfortable.
I bet he set it up like that so he could get content of me looking in it. This bitch empty. Yeet. I have the power of God and anime on my side. It's not what I say that's funny. It's the stupidity of it. And that shit's just bananas. B-A-N. If he hasn't been eaten by the skinwalkers. I'm not going to try to get in his head and figure out what he thinks I would do. Because that's a slippery slope. Squaw! The dumbness. Like under the evergreens. Out here in the Australian outback, we're looking for a rare species of human. Yeah, very rare. Super venomous. One bite from this little fella will puck up your butt so fast, you think you've got the Rona. See this shit right here? You could hide under something like this. I would never even know it.
So we've come up to one of those brush piles I was talking about. Definitely enough room where I could fit back up in there. I think this will be a good spot for plan B.
Oh, yeah, no wonder why it smells like a skunk. There is one. Huh. Well, I can't imagine he'd want to hide next to a skunk, but maybe that's his plan all along. Honestly thought this would be easier, but now that I'm out here looking at stuff, thinking about all the hiding places, it seems like it could get a little tricky. Tricky. We're at 15 minutes. That's gonna be a pain in the butt if he's in there.
So I mentioned before that our property is mostly cedar trees. So most of the land looks like this. I'm almost thinking what I can do is use my wintertime blanket, which does have the white fluffy side on it. Find somewhere up in the trees, just curl up in a ball. Maybe look like a pile of snow.
I'm just gonna quick rambo through these woods over here. I'd hate it if he was actually in here and I just walked past. My main thoughts going through my head are he's either in a big old bundle of evergreens or he's in the creek. This is the stick that nutted me.
Some people might recognize this spot from one of our shorts that we feel didn't get nearly enough attention. Here is the stick that nutted Mr. Matthew.
No, it nutted me.
Shit was bussin'.
Got me good, right in the baby maker.
Damas.
What if he's not hiding in the woods at all and this is just a prank? 25 minutes we're at and no signs of life.
It's been about 30 minutes. I haven't heard any sounds of him near me yet. I actually fell asleep there for about 5 minutes, I think. Finally starting to get comfortable down here. This shit bussin'.
Sheesh. Hiding like a little bit. Just fight me, bro. Where you at? Stop hiding, cuh. 1v1 me. What the hell? Is this a cave? Hiding in a cave? Could he? This looks man-made as fuck. I gotta get down and searching that hole. Damn. Now that wouldn't be a bad spot. That's actually kind of spooky. I can't even see him. Damn, that'd be a good spot. Holy shit. It was like, I was like, damn, chill, bro. Man, hell yeah, I vomit on Betty. 25% thinking shitty ass grass, 22% thinking evergreens, and the other amount of percent completely unsure. If I pretend to break a leg, he'll come out of his hiding spot and I'll win. We're at 48 minutes.
45 minutes. Let's go.
Comb the desert.
We ain't found shit.
If he just let out a nice little queef, I could get some idea of where he's at. Would Zach hide uncomfortably?
We're only 5 minutes in and this is already extremely uncomfortable.
Blimey. We've officially reached an hour.
It's been 3 weeks. The food and water ran out long ago. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna make it. Tell my dog I love her. The kids can have the Porsche. My wife, I guess she's free of sandwich duty.
Running was a bad idea.
Milk was a bad choice.
Once my phone dies, I'm gonna lay down for a bit. Battery at 5%. Looks like we have less than 2 hours, boys. Speed run time. Phone's gonna die any minute now. So if there's an abrupt cut.
Okay, well, I might have just fucked myself. I got a text from Dad saying that Matthew's phone had died. So I started to get out of the hole. And then a second later, I got a text from Dad saying he was coming back to help look. So now I'm back down in the fucking hole. But on the way out, I kind of tore shit up because I just went straight up through the fucking hole at the top. Look at this eyebrow. That motherfucker's nuts. Holy shit. He's here.
But I'd probably miss him and then he'd laugh and be like, oh, I was right there the whole time.
I can hear him on down the creek. He stood right above me, moaning and groaning, making all kinds of noises. Time's up. Matt's still looking for me, but I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna just sit and see how long till he comes back and finds me. Let's Let's explore the strange new world. $1,000 is ours, baby. Who dat?
That's where you were the whole time.
Not sitting here.
Laying there
No, I was down in this hole.
in a hole. I checked so many holes.
$1,000, baby!
I had so many things to say, but now I'm tired. I'm ready for the hot sauce though.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how was your seeking experience?
Pretty bad. The main problem I had is that I had a row strategy, and I came up with a rhyme. Stick to your rows to find your bros. Get off the path, and it's your ass. And it was my ass, but I stayed on the rows. But my problem was like I kept thinking, I probably already passed him. And the more I do my rows, the more I'm losing my bros. None of my rows I went down were where he was at. And by the time my phone died, I got to the part where he was at, but I was like an hour. So I was like exhausted. But then I kicked it into overdrive, and then I got real tired, mostly because I was walking through those trees over there. So I'm like, and I'm hungry. My stomach was like, you gotta eat, dude. When I get home, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna eat last dab, and then I'm probably gonna take a shower and go to bed.
And you're gonna PayPal me $1,000.
All right, so I just got back home, and it's time to face the music. 2 hours and couldn't find Zach in the woods, so now I gotta eat some last dab. And I figure since the original plan was to do like a toothpick worth of hot sauce every 10 minutes, I'll do about 12 drops or so, make myself some butter bread, and just dip it. Apollo, Hot Ones, last dab. Oh God, this is gonna suck. Oh God, that's way more than I would have took if I just did one every 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. Shouldn't have lost, man. Shouldn't have lost. 3. You know, it's not that bad. 2. It's really not that. Okay, I'm lying. It is that bad. 1. I feel it in my stomach now. Numbers. Oh God. Oh no. I'm afraid to swallow more.
That's what she said.
Oh God, my brain's already losing control. Let's see how long I can go without milk. Bitch, I'm stylish.
Black tuck, big t-shirt, Billy.
This shit so hot, it's in my eyelash. It like immediately just takes you to a different planet. I feel it. Maybe 2 minutes have passed. Oh, there's the snot. I stuck to the rows trying to find my bros. I didn't even go up the path and I still lost my ass. There was a strange dude up in a tree who lost his hat. We have no idea how it has so many views, but we appreciate the hell out of it and all the subs that it gets. Bye for real. God, it stings. It's like a bee. Put it in my mouth and just wish it around a bit.